What's up, YouTube? My name is Yali. I run the clothing brand Wave, and today I'm one day away from a drop. So I'm going to take you behind the scenes. I'm going to show you everything I do to get ready and have a successful drop. So there's a lot I need to do. I just got back from a trip to LA, and I did my first ever pop-ups over there, which was a lot of fun. Met a lot of cool people, got the brand in front of new eyes, things like that. And so, yeah, got some feedback, and now I'm back home. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes of clothes that I gotta sell. So gonna do all the prep today, and show you what I'm about to get up to. All right. So here is what I'm working with. It's a mess right now after the pop up. I kind of had to consolidate some boxes and everything, but right now what I'm gonna do is organize these so that tomorrow when I start packing orders, I can do it more efficiently. So I'm going to group together all the different styles, and this might take some time, but it'll be worth it. Yeah, and for those that are new around here, Wave is a natural fiber clothing brand, and we do a lot of activewear. We do some lifestyle pieces, but the idea is that everything is made from natural fibers. This is super important to me. It's it's the main reason I started the brand, but I think there is a growing number of people that are kind of seeing this, but sadly, most of the clothes today, especially activewear, are made out of synthetic fibers like polyester, nylon, spandex, all that bad stuff. It's made out of plastic. It's petroleum based. It leaches all these toxic chemicals. It's harmful to produce. It pollutes the ocean. It's bad for your health. So, I wanted to create a brand that's better, doing something better, making things that not only look good, but are made of good materials that are going to complement your health, going to complement the earth, and everyone involved is going to be a lot healthier from this. So that's what the brand's about. I'm here to kind of make clothes that are healthy but also look great. And so welcome and come see what I do. Yeah, but this collection, I'm going to have 3 pieces that I'm working with. I have this tank top that I'm wearing right now. It's made out of organic cotton, 100% organic cotton. It's made from this cool rib knit fabric, so it's nice and stretchy, but it's still fully natural, no spandex here. I got some t-shirts. It's called The Only Tee, back in stock in some new colors. And then I have my classic short, which is also 100% organic cotton. So right now, I'm going to just start separating these, organizing them by color and size, and put them somewhere where I can easily grab them for later. Right here. So even my packaging is all compostable, plant-based packaging, no plastic around here. Trying to keep everything the brand does and touches natural. So I'm anti-plastic. I'm a big plastic hater over here. So yeah, doing whatever I can to minimize it. Plastic has a lot of problems. It's bad for our health. It's bad for the planet. It releases all these microplastics, which get absorbed by our skin, especially with clothes. Clothes are actually the number 2 microplastic polluter, source of pollution in the world. I think rubber tires are number 1, but after that, it comes from apparel and textiles. And so a lot of brands advertise themselves as sustainable. They say we use recycled materials. They use recycled polyester, which is, in case you didn't know, it's literally plastic bottles and fish nets and trash from the ocean or landfills. They spin them up, they shred them, they heat them, and then they make clothes out of it and call it sustainable. So I'm not about that. Actually ends up, releasing more microplastics than anything else, and those are impossible to clean. They're so small. End up in the ocean, they end up in the ice, they end up in the soil, they end up in the air, they end up in your lungs, they end up on your skin. Your skin absorbs it, you ingest it in your body, it goes in your blood. That's why we find microplastics in our brain, in our blood, in our placentas, our testicles. Dude, it's everywhere. if you're not on the natural fiber train, get on it for your health and just, to do good in the world. So that's kind of the idea behind it. But we got a long ways to go, you know. Tanks are organized, I should say. Let me see, what is this? This is some other stock I had from a previous drop. So these are like my gym tees, which are also 100% organic cotton. They have like a vintage wash on them in the embroidered logo. So they got like a nice little style to them. I only have some left, so they'll be available this drop if you want them. Gotta organize these again because it got all messed up, man. Some mediums and larges of the charcoal color right there. And then let's see, extra large, small, large. Bang, bang, bang. Small here, there, right there. Boom. Organized as well. Close these up. I only have a few of these quad shorts. This is my best seller. I won't take it out because I'm trying to keep these fresh for people who order. These are made of organic cotton, and they have a built-in liner made out of merino wool, and so that's perfect for working out. Kind of like the main thing that I make. People really like it. Perfect for runs, playing sports, working out in the gym. Kind of versatile, and they look fresh too. Whew. That's all done. I got 10 boxes here ready to go. It's all organized, so tomorrow, once you all order, I will be able to pack it all up. So hopefully I can pack everything in one day. I kind of like to try to ship things out the next day. But yeah, we're ready to go. Let's do the next thing. One other thing that I've been working on that's not part of this drop, but will come out later, is this necklace. This is 100% sterling silver. Let me see if you guys can see it right here. It's made in LA. It's got the wayve emblem right here. I think it came out dope. This is like 1.5 centimeters in width, 19-inch chain. I only made 15 of these, and some are going to family. So yeah, I'll probably drop these for the email list, kind of make it like a VIP type of thing. But if you want it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll do this in gold later. But yeah, just gonna keep getting organized here. I got some clothes that I've been using for the pop-up, and I want to just keep them as samples and things so that people can check out in person. So I'll just put them in some bags, put it all in a box, and then I'll be good to go for next time. Let me take this off. This hat that I'm wearing is a sample. It's all cotton embroidered cherry blossoms. So if you like it, let me know. I can make these, but still trying to see if it's worth doing at this time. I got so many different things that I'm working on. I'm trying to design more things myself now. So in the past, I didn't know much about how clothes are made, and now I'm kind of learning a lot just by virtue of having a brand and seeing it done a few times. So I started, making my own mock-ups, making my own tech packs, doing all the measurements, sending it to manufacturers, getting samples done. So I have some cool stuff in the pipeline. Working on some new variations of shorts. I'm working on a sweatsuit, kind of like a tracksuit, for wayve, and it's all totally done by yours truly. So we'll see how it comes out. I should get it in the next week or two. Hopefully my manufacturers can, wrap up the production. Samples usually take some time, but it's always the best day. Maybe I'll do a video when I get those and show you the whole process on how I created the samples, and then how it turned out. But it'll be a process. It's a journey, but it's fun stuff. Very fun stuff. Just about done with this. I'm also wearing these sweatpants. More samples for you. I'm always sampling stuff, so trying to find what works, trying to make sure the timing works out for the type of season and draw. These are all, waves, dirty wave sweats. 100% organic cotton, of course. These are pretty heavy. It's like 400 GSM, maybe 450. Can't remember. Cotton fleece, so it's super warm. Quality. It's the main thing, guys. Quality over anything. All right, let's just toss these in here. This is the thing about running a clothing brand that people won't tell you, is that you are always dealing with boxes. You gotta be moving boxes like crazy. So much inventory that you have to deal with, but it's fun. I like the tangible product aspect of this. All right, so just wrapped up putting all the clothes up, putting away stuff from the pop-up, and I think I'm just about ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna just double check everything on the Shopify site, make sure it's all good and ready to go. I'll be unlocking the site tomorrow, but I'll keep recording. I'll show you tomorrow. I'll show you what it's like behind the scenes of the drop itself. But yeah, I'm stoked. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. So it is tomorrow. I spent the morning just working out. I played some pickup soccer, got ready for the drop, made a smoothie, and yeah, we're about 30 minutes from drop. It's about 2:30 p.m. and I'm really all set. I double checked everything for Shopify. I double checked everything on the website. It's still locked right now, but I'll get ready to unlock it. But here's basically how it goes. I have emails scheduled to go out right at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, which is when the drop is. I have an email. Sorry. I also have an SMS list going out. So send it to the email subscribers, send it to the SMS list, and then the site will open right at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully it'll drive a lot of traffic over to the site. People can see what's available and then get their clothes. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I was double checking every product, making sure there are no typos anywhere, making sure the inventory is right, making sure it's showing up properly, looking clean, and making some tweaks to the website. But it's kind of the calm before the storm. Trying to just stay level-headed, stay positive. I feel like I get a lot of jitters before drops. This is now my 4th drop, so getting more and more used to it. But yeah, wanted to check in, and let me grab my laptop. I'll meet you right here. I got the trusty laptop here. Basically, making sure everything's all good. I mean, it is. I got the password on there for now. Let me show you what the site looks like. At this point, it is currently locked. You can see this. And you can see enough. It's locked. You can't get in there. Got a picture from the photo shoot that I did. I did this photo shoot with my little brother, and we went outside and we took some photos with the camera that I'm filming on now. Made some quick edits, and then this has been used for the lookbook and Instagram posts and everything. So you can be creative. You can get resourceful. Like you can come up with excuses why you can't do this, why you need to pay for this big photo shoot, whatever. Yes, it's nice. And yes, I've done that in the past and it turned out amazing. But I'm trying to see how I can kind of take control over my brand more and more and kind of save some costs, try to grow this thing and scale up. And so experimenting with different things every drop, I'm trying something different. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I remember my first drop, I was super nervous. and I had no idea how I'd get there. It was pretty much a year ago. So it was in September of 2024. I did my first drop. I had like 600 units, which is huge. I realized I did way too big of a drop the first time, but luckily it went pretty well. I think there was a lot of momentum going through Twitter and some of the social media stuff that I was working on. But yeah, now I feel like I'm kind of getting more mature with drops, and it's all a lot more planned out. And so I have more of kind of like a strategy behind things, and yeah, just getting better at it. But hopefully, knock on wood, this one goes better than any other drop. Because I got a lot of boxes here. But yeah, while I'm sitting here waiting, I'm just kind of reflecting on, you know, my journey with this brand, Wayve, and it started out as really just an idea, like, what if I could just make these pants a little better? What if I could add a back pocket? And I knew nothing about fashion, no ecomm experience, nothing. Like everything was brand new to me. And now look at me, I'm a year in, the brand's still alive. It's gaining a lot of momentum, and I'm doing drops like this. And it's something I only, imagined in the past. And so I think it goes to show that everything is possible. It's just all about the mindset. You need to be a big believer in yourself. You need to chase it. You need to go after it. I think a lot of people talk the talk, but don't really walk the walk. And if you have that mindset and that belief that you're going to do great things and you're going to do that business, you're going to start that, whatever it is you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. So there's nothing stopping you other than yourself. So unsolicited advice, just start, and don't let perfection get in the way of good enough, because you can always find something to improve. And at the end of the day, if you want to go out and start a business or start a clothing brand here, you got to get the product out, get feedback. You can always improve it the second time, third time around, but there's never a perfect product, guys. Like, I mean, I think I'm getting pretty close to perfect, but no, I'm just kidding. There's never anything perfect. Like, you got to just go, and just go. But yeah, it is 2:39. 20 minutes where I don't really have anything to do. Um, so I'm just kind of sitting around waiting, but maybe let me check. I'll check on all my packing stuff. So with all my orders, I write handwritten cards, and I've done that from the beginning, and I'm gonna do it until it's taking up too much time where I can't do it anymore. But I think it goes a long way. I appreciate every single one of you here that are watching, and those who don't watch, those who support the brand in any way. And so I think it's kind of like the bare minimum I can do is write a real note that's customized and personal to you. And so if you ever order, I still write handwritten notes every time. I try not to make it just like, thank you for your order. Like, I actually go and write something, whether it's relating to you finding the brand. If you're a repeat customer, I'll mention it. If you're brand new, I'll thank you and kind of like mention some stuff that you ordered. But I try to make it a point to put that personal touch, because I think there are a lot of brands that just kind of, you buy from them and then you just get the clothes or you get the product or whatever, and there's no like personality. And so, yeah, with things online, it's tough to have that connection, but trying to do it however I can. So let me go check on that. All right, I'm back. What up? It's later. Been a few hours since the drop happened. Overall, stoked. Every drop is super fun. I just spent the last few hours just, relaxing, doing some grocery shopping, dinner, and now I'm ready to pack all these orders. So I'm going to start writing all the notes and print out all the labels and get to packing so I can drop it off at the post office tomorrow. But if you copped, seriously, thank you from the bottom of my heart. means so much. And without that, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. If you didn't, you can still get some at wayve.com. And if you're just watching this, I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed, and let me know in the comments what else you want to see. But with that said, that's the end of the Days Like This drop. So thank you very much and have a good night. Peace.